Hi fellow sculptors. So I wanted to make a quick video on the toilet paper sculptures that we talked about last week. So I just want to show you what we will need for this project, because I do want it to be a linear project. So in other words, that means that I just want us to work with line. So I kind of started thinking of, well, what could I possibly do to show you. Can you see that? That's kind of the idea of my linear project. So really what I'm doing is well, first of all, let me just show you really quick what we need. We need toilet paper. We will need wire cutters. Hopefully you have that at home. And wire hangers. That's kind of a easy thing to have at home, is a wire hanger. And then the wire cutters, really the wire hanger is not that difficult to break. I even wonder if we can snap it without using wire cutters. If not, this is a fail. Yeah, so I think you will need. Otherwise, you know, if you get like the 18 gauge, 16 gauge wire, that will work. But see how easy that was? I kind of already, I was almost there with the bending. So, I mean, here's a line, right? And that's what we want to use, is line. So you can straighten it out if you need to. Bend it wherever you want. Maybe you want to have another little zigzag here. Just kind of bend it right there. So you have this happening. So I started with this piece right here that I made. Started putting on the toilet paper. What I did, you see this? This is water. But what I mixed in it was glue. Oops, it's upside down. I mixed glue in there. And I mixed glue because well, what I really want is I want this to be sturdy. And I don't want, one of the things I don't like about like even paper mache is when there's no smoothness, and I don't like seeing paper sticking out. I want this to be as smooth as possible. So that's going to be all on you guys, because I can't like really be there to monitor and tell you, hey, look at that, you have this little piece sticking out. Make sure that everything is flattened down. So you see how I just kind of wrapped it around? But this is what I'm talking about, like that. I'm not a fan of that. So so when that happens, I'll just maybe tear off this little piece here, dip it, and then smooth it out. You know, this is kind of cool too, where there's like a little, I don't know if you can't really see. You see, there's kind of like, if you leave maybe dangling pieces. I mean, I don't know, you're the artist. I kind of like that. So anyway, that's that. Now, if you notice here too, see how the feet right there, right here, there's like this little disconnect. So I made some feet. I'm going to be fixing that, but I made some feet so that this could start standing on its own. You see, so you can kind of tell that there's a little chunkier end here. So those are the feet. Now, what did I do to get there? Well, I took my piece. So here's one that I started. I took my toilet paper. So I got, you know, a couple of rolls. I mean, little squares. Dipped it in the mixture. Squeeze out some of the water. Like that. Oops, that'll happen. A little bit of tear. And then I'm just gonna maybe double it like this. Kind of put it double wrapped. And then I overlay it on that one so that there's no big gap there. And then I just roll it around like this. And then I'll squeeze any excess water because we want that tight fit right there with the wire. And so that's how you do it. So you can continue. Like that. Here, you can continue. Like that. Okay. So now maybe with this one, you know, I don't know what my plan, I'm going to follow my sketch, but I can start putting it together like this. See, now I'll have something, this is the way it looks flat, but when I have it standing up, and by the way, it needs to be free standing. So some of these pieces may support another piece to keep it standing. Now if I wanted to connect those, what I could do is maybe take one of these little squares right here, fold it into a little strip like this, and then connect like this. You know, you can do that. So now those two pieces are bound together. So another thing I was thinking was that maybe if you have tissue paper lying around the house and you want to add like a little bit of color to your piece, you can use tissue paper. You may have to glue it down because I'm finding that it's not really sticking, but I would create your sculpture first and then figure out where and if you want color. You can also use food coloring if you have some at home. I'm sure watercolor will work well because it'll absorb inside the tissue paper. And that's really about it. So hope you guys have fun, and thank you for watching my toilet paper sculpture video. Thanks.